Hey, welcome back to our top 3 post-race interviews after a wild Saturday event for the Neesmith Chevrolet Dirt Late Model Series. Remember, as always, go to neesmithracing.com on Facebook and Twitter. Wesley Outland back here with you. We're going to talk now to the man that I call the superstar, the Florida superstar out of Reddick, Florida. Man, what a race, Devin Dixon.
Yeah, I tell you what, we had a really good car all weekend. Last night started off, we had a 7th-place finish. I actually felt like we had a better car than that. A couple mistakes by me, but tonight, what a race, man. We, won the heat race, started 3rd. We were better on longer runs. Them short runs kind of killed us, especially on a lot of the restarts where we got stuck on the outside. But battling with Mark, Kyle, Riley, we got in some heavy lap traffic there, and I'm sure the fans are going crazy. It was one hell of a race. I mean, there's no two ways to put it.
I was going crazy in the booth. It was like Thanksgiving and you're fighting over the last croissant on the dinner table.
Yeah, I mean, we there for a while, Riley was, he was just checked out, pulling away from us. Me and Mark were sliding back and forth doing slide jobs on each other, and I'm sure the fans got a kick out of that. All the people that was watching on Facebook, I'm sure they actually loved it, and they weren't even here, so.
The numbers are still growing of people watching it. We're almost at 18,000 views.
Yeah, that's awesome. I tell you what, for Neesmith to come here, this is actually our first time here as well with Neesmith, not only with Neesmith but myself. And we had high expectations coming here this weekend. We've been really good with the Neesmith stuff. We had a really good car at Ocala, ended up blowing a motor for that deal, but just got to thank Big Frog Motorsports for all they've given me. The 2 rockets that we have, those cars are really good. We're actually going to run the 525 series this year, so looking forward to a good year, and hopefully a lot of wins to come along.
So am I going to see you at 411 next week, season opener, Winter Thaw 3000?
We will be there. We'll be at Seymour, Tennessee next week for our opener for the 525 series. We actually brought our car last night to practice, had a couple of issues with that, but we got that worked out, so we'll definitely be there for next weekend.
There you go, man. Well, look, I'm not going to take up much of your time because it's a late night. You drive from the bottom of the racetrack to the top of the racetrack. Your car's fishtailing. You're battling with Magic Man of the Southeast, Mark Whitener, Mike Pegger Jr., the Magic Man of the Northeast. All of these cats everywhere. How do you drift from the bottom of the racetrack to the top and not lose control and not take out anybody else?
Yeah, these cars are actually built to drive actually on the gas. When you're off the gas is when you get into a lot of problems, and any driver that drives a late model will tell you that. The main thing is the racetrack tonight was actually very racy.
So never lift.
You got to live some, but not too many times. But the racetrack was actually a little bit rough in the 1 and 2. You can actually pick the bottom or the top, and I felt like my car was better on a longer green flag run. Those restarts kind of killed us, but just congratulations to Kyle Bronson. I mean, he started behind us, and he made his way through the field. I think we had a better car. But those restarts, like I said, and we got in some heavy lap traffic and kind of lost a couple positions there. But all in all, a good weekend for us. For the weekend that we've had, we had a pretty good one. So
shameless plug. Final question: Chevrolet Performance Super Late Model Series 525 Series starts up at 411 next week in Seymour, Tennessee. They come here to Cochran on April the 29th. Do you feel like this place owes you one?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, we had a really good car. A lot of these places that we're going to for the 525 series is going to be our first time going. This is our first time here, so I'm actually really excited to get to some new racetracks, some new competition. I'm sure it's going to be a great series throughout the year, so I'm excited about that. Just got to give credit to Big Frog Motorsports, Dave's Towing, XR1 Rocket Chassis, Mike Ray, the crew chief, Augie Bertram, Craig Berry, just everybody that is part of our program. Can't thank them enough for giving me the opportunity this year, and hopefully we can take home the championship.
There you go, man. Thank you so much. The superstar out of Reddick, Florida, car number 58, of course, Devin Dixon. 3rd place, 2nd spot again to Riley Hickman, and the winner, 5,000 win, his 2nd win of the year on the Neesmith Chevrolet Dirt Late Model Series at Brandon, Florida, the killer Kyle Bronson. That will do it for our coverage at Cochran. The next event for the Neesmith Chevrolet Dirt Late Model Series will be at Oglethorpe Speedway Park, just outside of Savannah in Pooler, Georgia, March the 24th and 25th. And again, as we stated in our interview, the Chevrolet Performance Super Late Model Series 411 Speedway in Tennessee for the Winter Thaw 3000. That kickoff coming up March the 18th. For Adam Stewart, Mike Vaughn, Tim Sims, Barney, everybody, Daniel Collar, our scorer, everybody that makes it happen for Neesmith Racing, America's leader in racing, I'm Wesley Outland. Good night and God bless from Cochran, Georgia.